Hello and welcome to the Tendercoffee with Yaroslava and Pop. Do you remember I asked you what would you like to consider in the next hour meetings? And I suggested you that we could analyze the specifics and the features of the elimination of the discrepancies in the bidder's bid. I saw you liked my offer. So today we are talking about cases where the customer finds discrepancies in the bidder's bid, in the information and or in the documents in the bidder's bid, and which discrepancies can be eliminated and which cannot. So make your coffee and let's dive in. According to the law, the bidder can eliminate the discrepancies in all of the information and in all of the documents in the bidder's bid, but except in cases of, firstly, a fail to provide the security for the bidder's bid. If the customer required such security in the bidding documents. Secondly, fail to provide the information and the documents about the technical and qualitative characteristics of the scope of procurement. And pay attention, guys, I repeat, failure to provide this information and or these documents cannot be eliminated. And thirdly, if the bidder's bid contains the information and documents about the technical and qualitative characteristics of the scope of procurement, but some information or some documents don't comply with requirement in the bidding documents, and if the elimination of the discrepancies will change of the scope of procurement in the bidder's bid. And change the name of the product, brand, change the model, design, etc. I want to emphasize that the practices of the Anti-Monopoly Committee of Ukraine and the State Audit Service of Ukraine, as well as court practice, are different on the issue of the elimination of the discrepancies. For instance, in the bidding documents required that the contract price of works is fixed, but the bidder indicated in his bid that the contract price of works is dynamic. Although some of these controlling authorities consider that such discrepancies can be eliminated, but some of this body consider that cannot be. However, there is a common practice on the issue of the elimination of the discrepancies. So, let's dive further. So, which practices are the same? For instance, in the procurement of goods. 1. Lack of a quality management system certificate. This discrepancy can be eliminated. 2. Lack of a quality certificate for the goods. This discrepancy cannot be eliminated. 3. Information about the qualitative characteristics is lacking in a quality certificate for the goods or doesn't comply with the requirement of the bidding documents. This discrepancy cannot be eliminated. Moreover, in the procurement of works, for instance. 1. The qualitative characteristics of the material aren't specified in the summary information of the resources if such requirements were in the bidding documents. This discrepancy cannot be eliminated. 2. Calculation in the estimate of works don't take into account the cost of all necessary works, which are provided for in the bidding documents. This discrepancy cannot be eliminated. So here is today's final thought. The bidder has the right to eliminate the discrepancies in his bid. However, not all the discrepancies can be eliminated by the bidder. The customer is obliged to provide the bidder an opportunity to eliminate the discrepancies in his bid. However, the customer must be careful because not all the discrepancies can be eliminated. Simultaneously, the customer shouldn't forget that he analyzes first of all the bid with lowest price. And finally, I recommend you subscribe to my pages on Facebook if you want to be the clever and proficiency in public procurement. And let me know by leaving a comment below this video what would you like to consider in the next hour meetings. Working smart, but not hard, Tendercoffee people. See you later.